We are live, guys. We are live. We are back once again with a brand new video, and we are here for this. I am so pumped for this one. It is the latest round of Last question mark in F1 2016, but it's the 2017 mod where one of you guys could win a copy of F1 2017 on release day. Well, you'll get it maybe a week before, and for the first time as well as series, you see my face for the first time. You know, I thought about this, and a lot of you did mention that you wanted to see a face cam, so surprise, you get a face cam for 14k. You deserve it, guys. But the stipulation is this, guys. We drive as a F1 driver, start at the back of the field, and we try to work our way up to see where we finish in this one. And you guys in every episode vote for who comes first, second, third, and the fastest lap of the race. Well, from now on, there's a new one been put in as well that I thought, because we're going to drive as small as other drivers this season, I've added a where I will finish in it. So all of it's in the link, guys, which is in the it's not in the description. The mods will post it as we go along today, and the votes will close at the start of the race. So once the light sequence comes on, when they go out, the votes close. So you best get your votes in right now, guys, if you want to win a copy of F1 2017 when it comes on there. And first and foremost, guys, a massive thank you for you guys, because we hit 14k right at the end of the last video I did on here, which is absolutely ridiculous. And I just want to say a massive thank you, guys, so much. And we're close now to 15,000. I was about to say 15 subscribers. 15,000 subscribers, guys, is just ridiculous. So thank you so much for getting me to where we are right now. And this is why I do YouTube videos, to entertain you guys. So without further ado, we're going to crack on then with this episode. We're driving as the French baguette himself, Romain Grosjean, which you guys know I love to mention right there. So what can I say? What can I say about that? Apologies if the background is a little bit weird, like the background there's not really bright and stuff like that. So I really need the mods to spam the things now, because apparently my Nightbot's not working, which is really frustrating right now. I'm just trying to get it working right now for you guys. But we'll give it a few minutes so everyone can get in. You know, it gives everyone a fair chance of starting it off. And in the last episode, guys, I asked you to vote on if you want me to run equal cars. Now, I thought about this. Overwhelmingly, you guys smashed it with the saying yes. What I've decided to do is the remaining few races of the season, we're going to have equal cars on, and it's going to be double points for the last few races of the season. So we'll see how it is. So we'll see how we crack on with that one. So if you guys are ready, we'll see how we get on with this one. So make sure, if you're new around here, guys, and you want to try and win a copy of F1 2017, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button right now and turn notifications on as well, and smash that like button right now for this last question mark series. And I may be on later. We may be doing a double header, but I'm not too sure yet. But if anyone's interested about Massa, it may be tomorrow or Monday. We'll be back with that one as well. So we'll wait and see right now. As who's ready then? Who is ready for this challenge right now? Because I'm pumped. Are you guys pumped? I am. I'm very pumped for this right now. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed that my thingy does not work. So mods, just spam away right now. Just spam the competition link right now. So who's ready then? And also, I forgot to mention this, if we hit the light target in the video at the end of the race, it is double points for this round. So it's going to be a big target. I know you guys can do it. We absolutely smashed it in the Massa one by a country mile as well. So let's crack on with this then, guys. Everyone, prepare yourselves. It's going to be very, very, very interesting, this one. So without further ado, here we go. Last question mark then in Australia. Should be quite exciting, this one. Will be intriguing to see how we crack on. Here we go then. Brace yourselves. This is going to be quite a good one. Well, we're here in Australia for the latest round of Last Question Mark here on F1 2016 using 2017 mods as well to make it more realistic. We're here for race 6, I think, of the series, and you guys have been awesome with the targets of likes, and the views have been incredible. And also, guys, as of this video, we hit over 14,000 subscribers already, so I just want to say a massive thank you, guys. You're awesome. Well, you guys can win a copy of F1 2017 by predicting the top 3 finishers who gets the fastest lap. And also, from this episode onwards, you guys can also vote for where I finish as well. So it's between 1st to 5th, 6th to 10th, 11th to 15th, 16 to 20 as well. So everyone has a chance of scoring some points in each round as well. Also, you may recognise as well, we have a face cam for the first time this series, and a lot of you did suggest that I stick it in, so why not? Why not stick a face cam in? For this race, we are driving as, if you can't tell from the thumbnail, we're driving as Romain Grosjean in the Haas, so it should be quite exciting, and I'm going to attempt to score points like he did in Haas's first race here in 2016, so that is a big ask, but it's going to be quite fun as well to see how we get on with that one. So, the target of likes, guys, is if we hit the target in this episode, guys, then it will be double points for this episode. If not, then what can I say? The target, guys, is going to be 200 likes on the video at the end of the stream when we see Massa again. So, a little bit of an issue here, but it gives me more time to talk to you guys as well. So, if you're new around here, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you turn those notifications on as well, and smash that like button as well if you like this series, guys. And there is us in a new updated Haas livery as well, which looks absolutely beautiful, I've got to say. But here is the grid then for this latest round of Last Question Mark. So get your votes in right now. So look at this grid. Who do you think is going to be in the top 3 and who gets fastest lap there? So Hamilton got pole in this one, and it was a mixed condition qualifying which actually dried up right at the end. So the times maybe a little bit off from Ultimate AI's pace, but interesting positions. As you can see, Alonso's up there in P10, which is a great performance from McLaren, obviously, as well, and you can see the rest of the field on your screen. Also, the Manners are on the grid, guys, but remember they get disqualified at the end of the first lap, so it's realistically F1 2017 related as well. And we are at the back of the field. As you can see, they're confirming us as the man himself, Romain Grosjean, in the Haas, and it's quite a nice drive. I love this car, the Haas. It's probably one of the nicest ones as well. So here we go then. We've got a 2-stop strategy. We are going to stick with this 2-stop strategy for the race. And if any issues happen, we can switch up to a 3-stop as well. But the priority is the super soft and the 2 soft tyres for this Grand Prix. And for the setup, you will see on your screen, it's the same setup I ran in the Let's Make Massa World Champion series, guys. So if you haven't seen it, go and check it out. If not, pause the video if you want, pause the stream, and get yourselves looking at this setup. It's a good setup, this one. I like it. Very stable, very aggressive as well for the corners, and should be quite exciting as well. So here we go then. We are going to get this off and rolling. So the formation up then is ready to go. We're starting at the back of the field, and I've just remembered I've still got 900-degree angle on, so I'm just going to quickly pause the game. This is not the great way to start an episode, but it's better for me to run 360 degrees on this than compared to... So I thought I'd get that in just before we start. And I am going to be making a video, guys, on how to do mods and stuff, like install 2017 mods and stuff. So keep an eye on that, guys, on the channel. Of course, we are using a few of the mods from... Oh, got to get past the Manners. Obviously, they are slow, of course. Got to remember that as well. But also, welcome to everybody on Twitch as well who are watching this live on their end. So welcome, guys. Do appreciate you guys coming out and supporting over there with a small fan base over there, but it's good to have you guys here as well. So gotta get those tyres warmed up here. Driving as Romain Grosjean, we are on the super soft tyre for this race. And if you can, guys, let me know as well, would you like to see the face cam stay for the rest of the series? So let me know, guys, in the comments. Someone just asked about the formation map. It's on just because it gives you guys to vote. So if mods, I would just completely ignore the competition command and just spam the votes in right now. If I'm honest with you, just spam the link in the chat. It's the advice I would give you guys. So, yep, Failer, we're driving as... oh, Failer's in here. Failer from AOR. Good to see you, mate. But yes, we're driving Australia for race 6. So just spam the link, guys, in the chat right now. Forget the competition thing because it's not working. I don't know why it's not working. So we're getting ready to go then for this one. Remember, guys, 200 likes is your target if you want double points for this round as well. So mods, get spamming with the link, and once you have the link, you'll be fine, really. So we're just going to take it easy. I'm going to back off a little bit here so you guys can have a chance to get your votes in here. So just getting those tyres warmed up, these super soft tyres. So it should be quite interesting this last few couple of corners here. Just get those warmed up very nicely. And it's the first time I've been playing F1 since the Massa World Champion race thing, so should be quite exciting. But here we go then, as we'll make our way onto the grid then here for this round at Australia. And we have got ourselves lined up now on the grid here in Australia. The lights are on now. Here we go. In Australia, last to first as Grosjean. Here we go, we're off and running. We get past the Manners quite easily right now. And it's a good start from us, I've got to say. Pascal Wehrlein and Ericsson ahead, so we're going to take it easy into turn 1. There's been a bit of contact already into turn 1, and we're just going to can't take positions. There's been a few cars checking up there. I don't know what's going on. We've got 2 illegal overtakes, and we're completely fine now, so we're going to continue. But what a mad start that was. What a mad start to this Grand Prix. We're already into the points already, as we've got Kvyat trying to go around the outside of us, but going to hold him off for the time being, but we've held him off. So we've got to take it nice and easy to start off here. Taking it nice and cool. Very nicely, cleanly done there, but what a start that was, I've got to say. Track map's gone. I've got rid of it, Daniel, for this race. We're trying some new stuff here. As we've got the Manners now disqualified here. Rossi and Haryanto's gone. As we've got a battle going on here up ahead of Ocon and Massa fighting. And Massa's gone in the pits already, so after 1 lap Massa's coming in. It's very bizarre to see that. Also as well, it just adds a little bit of a stipulation here with the no track map thing, so we will not know where the drivers are, so it makes it unpredictable as well. But it's a good start though from us in the points. We've got to get past the likes of Ocon though, who is on the soft tyre, who's got to go obviously long on his first stint compared to us. We did well here with Esteban Ocon in the Force India, if you guys remember that episode of my 2017 mod showcase. So we're going to go then into the middle sector. Running a little bit too deep. But we're in the points. If guys, can you remember where Grosjean finished in 2016? I think it was either P6 or P7 or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. As we go through towards the final couple of corners. Regarding the equal cars vote that we did last week, I can confirm equal cars will happen in the final race of the season for a double points round. So, what can I say? Why would I restart this race when I've not been in a crash or on the first lap? Just chill. Restarts only happen if there's been a technical or hardware failure. So, unfortunately, whatever happened, so... I'm afraid. Losing a little bit of grip now on these super soft tyres already. Who we got behind? Perez is catching us. And is that a Mercedes there? Is that a Mercedes ahead of Ocon there? That's a surprise. If it is, I think our super soft tyres are going off a little bit now. So we're being pressured here by Perez behind. Obviously, we're running the Haas right now, so. The tyres are fine. Must be the performance of this car. It's Bottas actually just ahead of Ocon. Hamilton leads the Grand Prix still. Here in Australia, we're just going to have to try and hold on here. Maybe try and do some alternate strategies maybe. As actually Bottas has just been overtaken round the outside by Ocon, and they're actually going side by side going into the next corner. Here comes Perez with DRS. Hopefully he won't get the move done on us. No, he doesn't. But Bottas is down in 8th place, so he's had a terrible start to this Grand Prix. I've got to say, very terrible. Bottas is having a right disastrous race here. I don't know what's going on with Valtteri, but his pace is really off compared to Lewis's, who's leading the race, of course. Yeah, but what is Bottas doing? Is he just burned his tyres up already right now? But we're going to get a nice run on him. We're going to go down his inside into the next corner and take him very cleanly, move up to P8, so not having the best of days there is Bottas, but next up for us is Ocon again, as we're starting to get a little bit of a groove now, a bit of a feel for the car. Obviously this isn't a Red Bull or a Ferrari or a Mercedes, but that's what I like doing about these challenges now, joining these midfield teams to spice the series up a little bit. As we carry on. Bottas getting a little bit feisty behind. I can hear that Mercedes powered engine on my tail right now. So I'm taking it well. So I've got to say, not too bad of a start though for us. And back in stood out there a little bit, but it's not too bad at the minute. But a tank slapper. Should be fine, but here comes Bottas. Look at the speed Bottas has got compared to us. Where did he come from with that? And Bottas has gone very slowly through the chicane, and he's actually squeezed us off the track there, Valtteri. Very naughty. Very naughty there from Bottas. And he just lost a position to Perez, so he's going to drop down even more. But that was so bad from the Mercedes driver on us as well. Hashtag not ideal. Probably one of my famous quotes now from you lot. Back end slid out there. Seems good right now. Get that through. They still get DRS thankfully on Bottas, so it's not that bad. Where's Kvyat then? Kvyat's is a little bit back, so we don't have to worry about him for the time. But as long as we can get these tyres quite long into the race, we could maybe try a soft stint and then a super soft stint again. So our tyres aren't that bad at the minute, 38%. we've managed our tyres very well, I have to say. So we could really go far in this race on these tyres and get to lap 10. That'll be quite an achievement for us. That's why we did so well in the Master Series in Australia, by saving the tyres. Wasn't paying attention for that corner. Nobody's perfect in cutting. Come on, guys, you know that. We all make mistakes cutting corners, so... As we've got Lance Stroll's in the pits. Stroll's the first man to blink then. Onto the soft tyres he goes. But if the game doesn't give me corner cut warnings, which is what's annoying. So in a way, I'm actually promoting by showing that these bits need changing in the game, so for 2017, so there you go. I'm showing Cody's flaws with their penalty cutting system. Alright, let's bump up to Rich now, let's push. Behind. And then no sign of Kvyat at all, so at least we're in a bit of no man's land now. Oh my God's sake. Woo. Whew. That was close. That was very close to absolutely binning it in the chicane. Raikkonen's the race leader now. That's Kvyat and I don't know who that was, fighting for position. Still no sign of anyone pitting in the mid-pack. Ricciardo's onto medium tyres, that's interesting. It's a very interesting call there, I've got to say, from Ricciardo. On home patch, Magnussen's in the pits behind, my teammate. We've got Lewis Hamilton ahead of us, who's obviously just made his pit stop, so that's how much of a gap that Mercedes has got over me is ridiculous. But that's the power, really, of the Mercedes power unit and that car, that chassis. And me running on Ultimate AI as well, in a midfield car, can be difficult. We're a little bit too wide there, over the curbs. I almost did a Giovinazzi, yes I did. It's a scary moment, but we got away with it. Running wide again, let's look at the tyres. Yep, we're pitting this lap, we're going to jump some soft tyres on now. And I think Bottas is going to pit this lap as well, if I'm pretty sure, as we nearly lost it again. A bit too deep. Yep, the tyres have definitely gone. That's the sign to pit. And I think Bottas has just got into the pit, so we're going to join him. Oh, I forgot it was 37 then. I thought for a second that would have been a bit moment there. We're just going to help Bottas up, who actually's got a front wing change. That's interesting. That Bottas has got a change. We could jump him here, actually. If the boys get a good pit stop, we could jump him. We've actually jumped Bottas in the pit stops. Brilliant. We've actually just jumped Valtteri Bottas, and Massa's just up the road as well. So we're not far away, actually, I've got to say, but we have jumped Bottas there. So we're now in 12th. It's gone a little bit too deep. Tyres still need to get up to temperature before we can attack. To go through towards the middle sector now we go. Just kept it in with there, but we're 3 seconds behind Felipe. Obviously you guys know I drive as in the Let's Make Driver World Champion Series. Should be quite exciting how we get on with that. Just keeping it in there. Where is Bottas in all of this? I'm not too sure. Ocon's leading the Grand Prix. The scenes of Ocon winning this race right now is going to be funny in the chat. As Vettel gets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. So do not count Sebastian Vettel out yet of winning this race. We're going to try and jump onto a set of super soft tyres in the next stint. If we can get these lasting quite a while. Just trying to hold Bottas off. Just look at this. Bottas has more commitment through the corners than I can. That Mercedes is just too good. And I'm just giving it everything I've got in this Haas, and I've got no chance against Mr. Bottas. I've got to go into lean because we're running out. We're down on fuel, which is not what I need. Bottas is going to get a good run on us, though. Just the bad news, here he comes then. He's going to go down the inside. No, he stays where he is for the time being. I think Massa's starting to struggle, I think. So we're closing him in, even though we're slow as well. As this should be an easy move for Bottas, as we're trying to save some fuel. And he does indeed get past us, unfortunately. But we're still with him, though. As Hulkenberg behind on the super soft tyre. As Bottas pulls away. Look at the difference of speed. Of course, I'm running in lean mix, but it wouldn't make any difference if I was in rich mix. Bottas is not who we're fighting in this race, unfortunately. But it is what it is. A little bit of curb there. Going to go a little bit wide. Right, we should be fine on fuel now, so we go back up to standard. Hopefully we should be fine, but I'm kind of concerned about the fuel rate here. Wide again at the corner. As Lewis Hamilton leads the race again. So I think the field have pitted. Well, I think the Force Indians have made their pit stops now. You can just see them. Look at the gap they've pulled already, like Bottas has pulled. This is why I don't want to go as lower than a Haas in this series, because I'm just not going to have any battles at all. So I have to wait and see. Oh, no, 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 no. First mistake I've done in the series. And he just wiped that Hulkenberg in the process. That was a bit of a moment there, but now I've got a battle on our hands in this mid-pack, so this should be quite fun. So we get past Kvyat again, or was it Sainz? It was Carlos Sainz, but that back end went massive there, I've got to say. Like the Haas in real life, actually, I've got to say. Which is quite funny, so I'll take that. A pinch of salt. We have driven as Ricciardo in the series at Monaco. Doesn't mean I could go back to him again down the line. Never know. Oh, she's got no grip. This car is a handful, I've got to say, this Haas. Horrible. Probably the worst car I've driven on this game as we get glued to the back of Sainz's car. From bad to worse now. Not what the doctor ordered there. What a terrible couple of laps there for us. Massa's pitted. And is that Kvyat who's just come out the pits as well? For God's sake, Kvyat's jumped us. Oh, and the two Tauruses have just went side by side and banged wheels. Kvyat's on the mediums. He's going to the end of the race on those, surely. They're doing a one stop here. I've got to say, some of these teams are doing one stops. Just no grip at all. The back end just slides about like a salmon. Not liking this Haas. I'll tell you that right now. It's better than a Honda. That's a very good point, actually. Anything's better than a Honda car. Let's be honest. Oh, flipping hell, this car. So much understeer. Just can't get the car in. Got a train of about 6 cars behind as well, so we're going to be in... No, I'm not driving the Sauber. This is the lowest of the teams up. What was that? What was that just happened there? We've been passed by Alonso. That's how terrible we are in this race. Yep, Ryan Haas problems. I like that. Jeebus. It's not been our day today. I'm not going to lie, so I'm glad no one's going to put Haas. I hope no one's voted me to be in the top 3 here or get fastest lap. So yeah, I've heard about Steven. It's very sad. I'm not going to lie, it's very sad. Yeah, it's very sad news about him. That's a good point, yep. Oh, clipped the wall and turned in too early. Oh, this is not going well. Yes, honestly, what am I doing here streaming? Here comes Massa. And Massa just tapped the side of me, so I don't know what the hell he was doing, but... And Alonso's just got past Jody and Palmer as well. What scene's right there. I'm struggling for fuel. Not ideal. No, Steven is still, you know. So let's not put that in the chat, guys. Come on. We don't want to see that. He hasn't. There comes Massa. Massa just storms past me right there. We're going to try and outbrake him here. Go on the outside. A little bit of banging, but we get through. We move ourselves up to 16th place. It's just going from bad to worse, this Grand Prix. It's going horribly wrong. We had a good start in 10th, and then we've now just gone backwards. As Hamilton still leads right now, and if we remember, the next track and driver, I'm going to confirm to you guys right now, is Kimi Raikkonen's going to be the driver. And the track in mind will be Silverstone, will be the next one. So it'll be Kimi Raikkonen at Silverstone will be the next race of Last ? And that will be on Tuesday, will be the next episode of that. So make sure you are around, guys, for that. So Tuesday evening will be the latest round of Last ? And it will be in the Ferrari of Kimi Raikkonen at Silverstone. So if you want to get involved with that one, There's a few more people coming in the pit lane right now. Still got a chance. We'll gain some positions here, thankfully. So up to 15th. As we close in on Massa again. AOR Split, PC Split 1 broadcast is tomorrow night. Which is at Austria tomorrow. We'll be streaming on both Twitch and YouTube as well for that. Just not getting the grip here in dirty air to Massa. Just not what I want. Just trying to hunt down Massa right now. Vettel is out of the Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel, a huge name, is out of the Australian Grand Prix. That's a bit of a shock to see. And Vettel out of this race. So we'll have to wait and see where he crashed or had an engine blowout. But Sebastian Vettel out of the Australian Grand Prix. No idea what happened, but must have made contact or something, and I'm not too sure. He's blown his engine on the main straight. It seems we've gone up to some yellow flags. Let's see where we can spot his car. There it is. It's parked on the right-hand side there, just before turn 1. So as long as we're going to beat Sebastian Vettel, that's a great sign. It is just top. It's just top. It's just tough luck, really. If it happens, it happens. It's just random pot luck, isn't it? So we're nearly a minute down on Hamilton. That's just how slow this Haas is. Just think if I did this in career mode. Think of the races we would have in this car. As we'll go through this section here. At 4 points, gang. As Lance Stroll comes in with the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Jaw drops for everyone in chat. That is ridiculous. And we've still got to drive the Williams cars yet. Remember, Massa and Stroll in their future Let's Make Champions. So it could be good practice, actually. As Alonso's in the pits, so we move up to 13th. Yep, plus my mistakes as well. Yes, Daniel, we do know that. But the majority has just been the pace of the Haas. It's just so not great. Plus my couple of mistakes right there. Try driving a Haas on Ultimate AI. No. That's all I can say really about this. Strolling to fastest lap, yep. Ugh. I don't know really why I didn't pick Stroll for Canada. I just chose Hulkenberg just because of the sake of it. Trying to hold on now through here. It's good to see you anyway, Marco, in the chat. Right, we've got 11 laps to go. I'm not going to savour anything from this Grand Prix, I'm not going to lie. Then we'll be in the points. focus mode. 6 seconds. Wow, to Massa. Jesus. Cheers, mate. From the Twitch side, loving my content. Great to see. How bad are my tyres right now? 60%. Jesus. Nah, no chance, Matt. We won't get P10 in this race. We won't get P10. No chance. P10's out of the question now. Magnussen's in the pits already. Oh, we've got plenty of fuel now. Let's start burning it up now. Let's attack. Magnussen's onto the soft tyres. We're going to pit for some super softs, I think. And just try and close the gaps down if we can. Let's try and get a good in lap here, and then we'll pit. Just got to go for it now. Max Verstappen now leads the Grand Prix. Max Verstappen. Remember, strategies could play out massively here. So Verstappen now in P1. We're on PC. But we'll pit this lap. A little bit of a twitch as we go into the final couple of corners, and our tyres have definitely gone off the cliff now. So we have, what, 9 laps on the super softs. In the pits we go, so... Oh, this is going to be tough. Hulkenberg goes through. There goes Magnussen. Now let's push on these tyres now. As there goes Palmer, so we're down in 17th place, so now we've got a lot of work to do. And there's Ericsson as well. We're fighting at the back of the field right now. Oh dear. Well, no more pit stops. We've got to attack now. This has not been one of my greatest moments. As our teammate's just been knocked out of the Grand Prix right now. So K-Mag is out. At least we're going to be our teammates, which is fantastic. So that's a real shame. Where's his car? Oh, his car's parked right there. So we're up to 16th. Let's try and go fastest lap then. Let's see how we crack on now in this last little bit. Yes, PS2. Game Boy. Yeah, it's Game Boy. Let's try and close these guys in. Let's look at the speed difference we've got to Palmer. We've already caught him up already after one lap. After pitting. Gain some positions back. Go-kart engine. A little bit deep through the corner. Dirty air from Palmer's Renault. And Max Verstappen still leads the Grand Prix. Twitching like mad. gap to a second there. Ericsson's now 4 seconds behind. Into that slipstream we go. We fight with Jodian. We're just right on his tail right now. We'll save some cheeky fuel behind him for now, until the DRS. As he broke very late. Don't know why he was braking mid-corner there. It was Jodian, but get a better exit than him. Bump to Rich to try and get past him here. Go long on the revs. Brake later than him, and we get the job done. And now we hunt down the next man on medium tyres. Oh, here comes Palmer again. Palmer's getting very interested to try and make a move on me here. We just hold our line, and Lewis Hamilton now leads the Grand Prix, so Max Verstappen's probably pitted for a set of the super soft tyres to the end of the Grand Prix. So don't count out Max Verstappen yet. .6.5 seconds to catch up to Carlos Sainz, and now we've got a little bit of clean air ahead of us, as that was not the best of lines there, but the game didn't give me anything, which is a little bit strange. To the last corner. Where's Palmer? You can see, look at the gap we've got to Palmer. If we keep doing that, we'll close in on Carlos Sainz, who's just gone through turn 1. And the gap's gone down to, we're getting nearly a second on Sainz on that lap. Catching them. As Hamilton has just come up to the line. .4 tenths gain then in the first sector, and we know Sainz is with a battle with Fernando Alonso and co. Trying up there as Ricciardo now, fastest lap of the Grand Prix for Red Bull. So if you put Danny Rick down, you're going to get some points. God, that was close. Julian Palmer's still in radar. Hey, at least we got to lap. We've survived the race. We haven't crashed yet, so that's always a benefit, I guess. Really? Really? You would unsubscribe because I'm going to get lapped? Are you serious? That's just so silly. I'm not going to lie. You try driving a Haas and try not get lapped. Then come back to me on that. But that's just silly now. Come on. I try and do something different and you're saying things like that. It's not cool. When this car is absolutely disgusting and I'm trying to drive its heart out. Max Verstappen fastest lap now. And we're back into the clutches now of Jody and Palmer again, which is not what I want. What's our tyres like? That's the question I want to know. Oh, they seem fine. What's this up ahead then? Yellow flag. What's this for? What is going on up ahead, I wonder? What is going on? There is a sea of green and yellow flags up ahead. What is this? I wonder. So I don't know what is going on up ahead. My game was spamming yellow and green flags. It's still going, actually. Oh, it was a puncher. Okay, must have been someone behind. Actually, it was Jody and Palmer. Palmer got a puncher because Ericsson's jumped him. So at least we're gonna be in 15th place in this race. We've got a nice gap behind. Our tyres have gone off right now, so but I take things seriously. And now someone's saying I'm slow when he's been a subscriber of mine for quite a while. Like, I'm sorry, but it's the Haas. If I was in a Mercedes, I would be up at the front fighting here. So, just don't like people putting silly comments right now in the chat. It's just not needed. Next one is going to be on Tuesday. And we're going to be in a bit of a better car this time round. We'll be in the Ferrari next. Bandicam. Oh, that was something in the day, I tell ya. That was something, I'll tell you that right now. At least I don't script, you know, the series, so if anything happens, I just get on with it. If there's a crash or a spin or anything like that, or penalties, just get on with it. I know some people script their videos and stuff, so with flashbacks. Most recently, I've seen quite a few of them in a certain couple of YouTubers, which I'm not a fan of, really. I'm not a fan of flashbacks, which I know some of my subscribers will know very well, really. I want to know where Lewis Hamilton is. If I find where Lewis Hamilton is, I may just back off here and just get him on another lap, because we're not going to be overtaken by Marcus Ericsson in all of this. So Hamilton's just crossed the line, so I could either back off, just save the humiliation of a lap, and just let Lewis Hamilton through right now, and just secure us P15. So if you're in the third category in the voting system for the last one, then you've got to get a point here. Because I think Ericsson's backed off massively. Right now he's 12 seconds behind, so we're ready right now. So where is Luke? There he is. Hamilton's just coming towards the same part of the same bit of tarmac as us. Got 12 seconds there. Tyre wear's a problem, but just not been our day. Not been my day. We've had bad days in races and series, like in career mode and stuff, but there is Lewis Hamilton. We should be getting a blue flag surely in a minute. As we'll go let Lewis Hamilton through, and we'll just let him finish the race. So Hamilton wins the Grand Prix, and we'll take that. We'll take P15. The game thinks we've done happy, so we'll take that on there, but just tactically there, I just didn't want to do another lap, if I'm honest. You guys would have been a bit bored doing it and seeing me do a lap there, but Toto's happy with Hamilton winning the race. And you guys who voted for Hamilton as P1, congratulations, you won a prize. Right there, I think Verstappen got second, I think, and I think Raikkonen got P3. So we'll have to wait and see right now. Ricciardo gets P4. Bit of an interesting strategy right there, I've got to say, for him. But there's your podium. Actually, Verstappen got P3, so Raikkonen got second place. So Max going aggressive on his strategy there may have cost him a chance of a victory there, but yep, Hamilton's overrated. Why not? As the champagne flies, there you go. There's your race then for today, and could have gone a bit better than others, but what can I say? But there's your top three. And we'll go through the rest of the field and find out who got fastest lap. I'm pretty sure it was Max Verstappen who got it in the end. And he did indeed, actually, Verstappen. So he got fastest lap. With Ricciardo 4th. Ocon got P5, which is not too bad. Bottas recovered to P6. Stroll 7th. Perez 7th. Stroll 8th. Van Dorn got points. And Massa got the last points paying position. We got 15th. So at least we're getting 7 positions. So it's not too bad. So the rest of the field's on your screen with Vettel and Magnussen, the 2 retirees in the race there. So I'm going to wrap it up there today, guys. So not been the best day for me in terms of racing. We'll be back in the Ferrari next of Kimi Raikkonen for the next episode at Silverstone, which will be out on Tuesday. But I'll be back tomorrow with another video, guys, with AOR and maybe even a cheeky Massa stream at Singapore. But we'll have to wait and see. But until next time, guys, make sure you slap the like button on that video, guys, and subscribe as well if you haven't already for more F1 content. But until next time, let's see if we can go a little bit better than today. Until then, guys, have a great night, great day, good afternoon. I shall see you guys next time for a brand new video. Until then, it's goodbye from me.